Greetings and salutations. And hang on, this isn't God of War. No, this is Plan B. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. Are we doing the Complete Edition? Probably not. Yes, I am the Raven, and with me is StarprincessHLC.
This game's sponsored by Target, clearly.
Oh yeah. And Sivat.
Are we sure this isn't just some hidden version of Pokemon that I haven't heard about until now?
Thank God it's a female Paul!
She mean a female Paul?
It's Paul from Pokemon, the one that Ash got the Chimchar from because he was a jackass.
Oh no, she's not a jackass. She's pretty much Digimon's best friend.
She also looks like she could be in a Persona.
True. I think she's basically Igor for the Digimon side stories.
Much smaller nose.
The dress kind of reminds me of the ones that had like the Pansage and Panseer.
Yeah. Yes, I want to start with data from another... Actually, I put it to YouTube. Do you want to start with data from another game? We get headsets, basically hats the Digimon can wear, plus access to Digimon from the other game that aren't successful in this one.
Wait, they're useless if we get them?
Oh, nothing's useless. Everything's useful.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some... there's some story-exclusive Digimon. Mind you, going in for the data means basically the Pokédex. I can already see the comments now. It is basically pretty much filled in the Digimon we've seen from the other side of the story. From the other save file. So it's, we don't actually know what Digimon we've seen in this game. You know what? Sorry. You can use the data. And we're going... You know what? We're saving over that slot.
I don't exist anymore! Yay!
Okay, that's good. This I may turn off to quick for later on. Actually, let's turn this on for the moment.
Enjoy chat. Oh god, we're in Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I think it's a bit where, yeah, the translation isn't all the is better than it is for the Battle Network. At the same time, it does fall down every now and again.
I wouldn't have a password that long.
Oh, the password's clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was like 15 to 20 digits long.
It was just the entire numerical order.
Considering who Blue Boy is, an overly long password makes sense.
Let's see, we got an Axolotl. We got...
That's clearly a Mimikyu.
Now, picking up Bigger Man Battle Network, I am expecting comparisons down the line.
Oh my god, it's a Psyduck! And a Cherubi!
Akino has clearly never had a thought in their lives.
That one purple one is like a shiny Gulpin.
Oh no, we've been hacked.
By Bugs Bunny? Oh, we found
No,
Layla's
by
Pokemon.
the robot from Ace Attorney.
So, who's gonna tell Layla?
That's clearly Athena's robot from Ace Attorney.
Or Scout.
Now, Scout's more square.
True, but similar face. It also reminds me of Eve from Wall-E, but...
A little bit.
Yes, she is one of the main characters we deal with.
Fun.
Seriously, here's what that robot looks like. If you have not seen it.
Oh, bloody hell.
Huh.
Guess who we are? We're this dumbass.
We're the
We're
Mimikyu.
Aiba? Aiba is from a different game.
Oh no! Daylight!
Our natural weakness.
Aiba.
Oh god, we're a furry! That's an interesting choice of tattoos.
That's not actually a human. That is actually an AI program.
Hmm.
I know it doesn't really matter. Do we want to play the male character or the female character? Either way, it looks like they've got a brow on their head.
Do either of them have the personality greater than moldy bread?
With the main character, we denote their personality.
Yeah, we get no personality, yeah, of course.
I'm just looking at them and I'm just thinking of like those whatever Hatsune Miku is.
A Vocaloid.
Yeah. That's what they're reminding me of. Like kind of like the twins.
I pretty much play through every time with the male character, and every time it's yellow trousers. Why the yellow trousers?
Maybe we do the female because at least she's not wearing trousers.
She's a member of the No Pants Club. We go.
I mean, at least she's wearing a skirt.
Oh. Did we need to do this again? There we go. Now it's time to make a choice.
To any major fans of Digimon out there, I'm sorry, but taking this seriously so far is going to be a challenge.
And considering the first half hour is a slog to get through because it's... Oh! I don't blame you, man.
Oh god, we're in Nintendo land.
Oh god, are we actually in the internet from Battle Network?
Maybe. Mind you, can make all the reboot references.
True.
I am Bob. I am the System Guardian. My duty is to mend and defend. People are there going, what's a reboot?
You know, I never actually watched much of that show.
I try to remember if it
It was never on at a time I could actually catch it.
I try to remember it had better animation than Beast Wars, but probably not.
I remember the reboot game.
And the big reboot episode I remember was when they did a Evil Dead parody.
And the judgy stare when they talk about who would play a game like this? Don't you judge us. They're having fun.
So did they put the target on the shirt because that's where they expect the audience to be looking?
In this case, maybe.
Also, I feel like she would be like if the Wendy's girl and Ronald McDonald fused.
All I'm not thinking is, thank God you didn't go for the love child of.
I mean, I don't know what Ronald McDonald said to, thank you. I was already kind of weirded out by the fact that Colonel Sanders had a thing for Mrs. Buttersworth.
That game was sponsored by KFC.
No, I mean, that was an actual commercial that they had done. KFC and Mrs. Buttersworth, because I guess they had some kind of
Chicken and waffles thing, I think it was.
Yeah. Which must be very confusing to people outside of the U.S., particularly outside of the South. Also, how come out of all these people here, we're the least normal looking?
Because this is a game from Japan, isn't it? So the guys that were suffering from main character syndrome.
Even your online avatar has shoulder problems. That's gonna suck.
Oh god, turns out we're actually in Sword Art Online.
Never actually watched that show.
I hear the abridged is better.
I mean, I hear about every abridged series. Of course, that's because, well, as the DBZ guys put it, it's like they know where the story's already going, so they can make the references to the future of the story.
Yeah.
When the people that wrote the actual show did not know this stuff, so they didn't have the benefit of all that foresight.
Yeah. Oh god, she's staring into our soul.
Jokes on her, I have no soul.
But did you get bagels?
We did. We went grocery shopping earlier.
Oh God, especially if we're doing voices, I suspect. What you be doing for her and the other girl character.
Just by the way she looks, I feel I would use Yuki's voice, but
There's no character more suiting for the Yuki voice. You will see why later on.
also she reminds me of like that she would be a character of that's on Team Instinct in Pokemon Go.
I mean, that's just because it's all yellow.
Yeah, probably.
She was... Just a character from that game was especially be more covered up.
Hmm.
Oh, great. Now I have Will Lantern in my head going, ellipses.
Ellipses.
I can't even make one joke because that episode hasn't gone out yet. Also, I know that's supposed to be like a ribbon or something in her hair. It almost looks like she has a hairbrush stuck.
That's a Digivice.
Why would you put your Digivice in your hair?
And they look like goggles.
They are goggles.
Okay. Although, usually you would have your goggles more to where you could slide them down over your eyes.
Like Ty.
And every other main character with goggles.
Yeah.
And missing is only...
Or hanging around your neck or something like that, but...
Yeah, something
I don't
easy
know
to
how those
slip
stay
on.
on. When you put those on, how do they stay on?
Maybe it's like an eye patch. Yar.
I mean, we could be hacking, doing other piratey actions.
We're stealing all the movies.
Well, since we don't own anything or getting to that point, we're not continuing on that thoughts, just in case if anyone official takes offense to that. Okay, who was I supposed to talk to?
I just like how those old early anti-piracy things had the you wouldn't download and then just ridiculous things that couldn't possibly be downloaded at all. You wouldn't download a car.
We do these days.
Now you can with 3D printers. But back then, no, you could. I was like, how would you download a car, guys? It's like, we wouldn't do it because we can't. Kind of a physical impossibility there, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's this guy who gives us the URL. I just need someone to send me to him.
This is kind of like Battle Network.
Yep, gotta trigger the plot points.
And not the good part of Battle Network.
Like I said, first half hour of this game, slog.
What's this game's status on servers?
They don't necessarily come up, but the different areas could be considered servers.
We can't even say why we can ask that question yet, because that hadn't come up for. That's not going to come up for a little while.
Nope. Like, I think we're still in Utopia at the time of this recording.
Yeah, we are. The ones that are going up, I think the last one that went up is like, oh look, we're in the dungeon now. Or we're really close to that point anyway.
Oh yeah, it was Chode has betrayed everyone.
Yep. And we killed the Princess of Canada.
In the castle that's in the US.
Yep.
Come on.
Which I'm pretty sure we made the joke, but if it's a castle in the US, are we at Richard Garriott's house?
Yeah, we made that
Yeah.
joke.
We talked to someone who directs us to him. What am I missing?
Maybe the kid that's running around? No?
No, you know you used to be kid.
Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
I mean, on the bright side, at least there's some parental supervision in this magical digital world.
Like the parents just aren't lost in a game of solitaire or something.
Hmm. They're attempting to do a game of Monopoly.
Oh God. There are no speaking terms after that. Maybe-
Of all the games you could play, why the hell would you play Monopoly?
The same reason you play Uno, to get rid of friends.
I still haven't had a game of Uno actually break up a friendship yet.
Yeah. Like, that always kind of confused me. People would be like, oh yeah, Uno ends friendships. And I'm like, since when? The game's fun.
There we go.